Damn it, Connie muttered, what do you think, Armin? Jean said he's joining the Survey Corps. Jean said that? Armin asked in surprise. Nothing in particular, Annie answered. You said that you were going to join the military police, Connie remembered. Maybe I should too. If someone told you to die, would you? Annie asked. Of course not, Connie answered, rather confused and surprised by her question. Then why don't you make your own choice? Annie suggested. What about you, Armin? Armin trailed off. If the situation requires me to, I'll lay down my life, not that I want to. Then you've made your choice, Annie proclaimed. You're weak, but you have guts. Thank you, Armin said, unsure if he was supposed to take that as an insult or a compliment. You seem to be awfully nice today. Annie looked at Armin, slightly caught off guard. It's almost as if you don't want me to join the Survey Corps. Armin remarked. Any reason why you're joining the military police? Not much, Annie answered, it's just that I want to survive. So you weren't equipped with weapons before? Angie asked as she inspected Optimus' weapons with gloves. Not before the war, Optimus explained. When the war started and I joined the Autobots, I had to equip myself with weapons in order to fight and defend. You said that energon powers your guns, so wouldn't that take a toll on you because your food source is used in your weapons? Angie asked. I can last without energon for a while, Optimus explained. However, when I first arrived here, I had to be careful with how I used my blasters since I did not know how much energon I had in my systems. How fast can the ammo go? Angie asked with curiosity. Can you show me? Optimus quietly sighed before aiming his gun into the air. He charged the blaster and fired, causing a blue light to shoot into the sky and into the unknown. Awesome. Angie smiled. Optimus, I wish to speak with you, a voice said. Optimus and Angie looked over to see Erwin walking towards them. Commander, Optimus greeted as he transformed his blasters into hands. He really did not want to speak with him. Angie, I need to speak with Optimus, Erwin told Angie. I'm experimenting, Angie retorted. It's important, Erwin informed. Angie sighed. Fine, but you owe me for this. Angie waved goodbye to Optimus before walking away, leaving Optimus and Erwin alone. What do you wish to discuss with me? Optimus asked. I want you to attend the coronation of the cadets. They're deciding with military branch to join, Erwin explained. Knowing your ambiguous personality, you want me to do something different, Optimus assumed. Yes, I need you to find someone of interest of being the spy, Erwin explained. Without any proof for your claim still? Optimus asked. I've said before I'm willing to take the gamble, but I need as much help as I can in order to win that gamble, Erwin proclaimed. Optimus just looked at him. He really didn't like the methods he was using in order to achieve his goal. He couldn't do anything to change his methods, because he had no authority and the government wouldn't allow him to. It also would have benefited him if he had more advanced technology, but this world was too primitive to make devices like tracking technology. He had no choice but to comply. I will go, Optimus said. He then transformed into his alt mode before activating his holoform and looking at Erwin. Do you think you can change what you're wearing? Erwin asked, causing Optimus to look at him in confusion. Your clothing stands out, Erwin explained. If you could change into something our race has, then there won't be much suspicion. Optimus nodded his head in understanding before his clothing began to shift. Erwin slightly widened his eyes as the clothing changed into the Survey Corps uniform. Is this more appropriate? Optimus asked. Yes, Erwin answered, let's go. Armin, Sasha, Connie, and Annie were leaning against the wall, waiting for the ceremony to start. Armin and Connie looked over at Sasha, who was constantly scanning the area. Connie could have even sworn that she was growling. Sasha, are you okay? Armin asked. Fine, Sasha answered rather rudely, not even looking at Armin. Armin looked at her in confusion while Connie squeaked in surprise. Was she okay? Armin heard footsteps as he turned to see Jean walking towards them. "Jean, are you really planning to join the Survey Corps?" Armin asked. "Yeah," Jean answered. "Aren't you scared, man?" Connie asked. "This is the Survey Corps, why do you want to join now?" "Of course I don't want to join the Survey Corps," Jean blatantly stated, causing Connie to look at him in confusion. Then why?" Connie asked. "I'm not saying Titans don't scare me anymore, or that Best should join the Survey Corps," Jean explained. "I'm not eager to die like some." "You mean Ren?" Connie realized. He joined the Survey Corps along with that Prime guy. Armin noticed Sasha twitching at the name. "Trainees, line up at the stage." An authority announced, "The ceremony is about to start. I don't want to die or throw my life away needlessly, but I have to do something in order to make a change, or else no one else will," Jean proclaimed before walking away. Armin felt a hand on his shoulder and looked over to see Sasha giving a deleterious look. "He's here," Sasha proclaimed. "Armin, he's here." "Sasha, what are you talking about?" Armin asked. Sasha pointed past Armin, causing Armin to look over and widen his eyes in shock. Armin saw the back of Optimus out mode while the remainder was hiding behind a brick wall. Optimus out mode moved once again behind the brick wall, completely hidden from view. "What's he doing here?" Armin thought. Optimus holoform hid behind a brick wall on the stage while observing the sight before him. Erwin was standing alone on the stage while he faced the remainder of the trainee corps. How will he find anyone of suspicion in a place like this? Optimus thought. "I am Erwin Smith, commander of the Survey Corps," Erwin introduced. "Today you will join a military branch. In short, I am here to persuade you to join the Survey Corps. After the Battle of Trust, you've seen how terrifying Titans can be and how limited your power is, but that battle has led us closer to humanity's victory, through Ren Yeager and Optimus Prime's existence." Optimus widened his eyes in shock. What does he think he's doing? They have both proven to be friends to humanity. And not have we found ways in advancing our weaponry and stop the Titans' advances, but we also have a way of discovering their true nature. In Ren's basement in the Zhiganshina district lies the secret to the Titans. What in Primus' name is he doing? Optimus thought. He can't just go and publicize this information. It could make the spy come after Ren even more. Optimus raised an eyebrow in curiosity as he noticed someone's eyes gleam with interest for a brief moment before returning to a neutral expression. Perhaps he wanted to lure the spy in. That still requires us to retake Wall Maria, so our objective hasn't changed. But with the trust gates sealed, we will have to make our way to Wall Maria through the Karanes district. The trail made for a large army has gone to waste. 60% lost their lives in the last 4 years, an insane figure. We are planning an expedition for the next month, and we are estimating that 30% will not return. 60% will be gone in the next 4 years, but even with those distressing facts, are you willing to give your hearts up for the survival of humanity? Optimus kept a blank expression. Erwin wasn't entirely mad. He was warning them that if you took the path of the Survey Corps that you will die, but that if they had the courage, they would end up helping humanity thrive. For those who are not willing to do so, may leave, Erwin finished. One by one, the soldiers began to leave. Optimus saw them leaving in crowds, but noticed that some of them were not moving. He could see it on their faces, they were debating whether or not they should stay or go. Then only ones that were left were about 10 or so soldiers. He recognized Armin and Mikasa, but the rest were unfamiliar to him. "If someone ordered you to die, would you?" Erwin asked. "No, I wouldn't," a soldier answered. "I see, I like the looks on your faces. Then I welcome everyone here to the Survey Corps. This is a true salute," Erwin proclaimed as he saluted them. Everyone followed the Swedes and saluted Erwin. He noticed some of them had terrified looks on their faces while others were crying. "You all came here and faced your fear. You have my heartfelt respect," Erwin said. Optimus just looked at them one more time before dispersing into sparks. I called you for here to discuss what will happen during the 57th expedition, Erwin explained. Question, Hanji began, why is Optimus here? Levi and Mike looked over to see Hanji casually pointing at Optimus' holoform. Optimus was able to answer the question, Erwin simply answered. Hanji thought it over before shrugging casually. So what's going to happen? Levi asked with apathy. The goal is to capture the spy during this mission, Erwin explained as he unrolled a map of Walmaria. We will lead the spy here. Erwin pointed to a cluster of trees, causing Optimus to look in slight confusion while the three widened their eyes. The forest of giant trees? Mike asked. Oi, Erwin, that place is crawling with titans, Levi reminded. It's also the place that has the most cover, Erwin retorted. It would be too obvious if the trap is in an open area. A trap? Optimus asked. Yes, Erwin answered, we've made the assumption that the spy is a titan shifter, so we need enough time to set up the trap, and that is what the cover is for. Mike and Hanji will set up the trap. Hanji smirked. This trap is going to be perfect. Levi, you and your squad along with Rin will be placed in the safest place of the formation. You will ride into the forest towards the trap, causing the spy to go after Ren. When the spy reaches you and you are near the trap, fire a smoke flare so we will be prepared to catch the spy. Okay, Levi said causally. Optimus, the spy's goal seems to be Ren, but he or she will stay away from you, Erwin began. Why would the spy stay away from Optimus? Hanji asked. Because I am more powerful than the spy, Optimus answered. The only one who has a chance of standing against him is the armored titan, but it hasn't been seen in 5 years. If anything goes wrong, Optimus, you need to engage the spy and detain him or her. Erwin told him. Understood, Optimus said. Is there anything else? Mike asked. Yes, Erwin answered, Ren's location must not be told. We don't know if the spy is within our ranks, especially with the new recruits. So how you gonna fool him? Hanji asked. I will give a sheet of paper that has Ren in a different location in the formation. Each paper will have a different location. This will also give us more time to set up the trap, Erwin explained. Once the Titan is captured, we will interrogate it by any means necessary. Optimus, we will need your technological experience. Work with Hanji on new devices. Sure, that's a great idea? Levi asked. Levi, we don't have much time until the mission, Erwin retorted. I will do it, Optimus said. Hanji smiled. Yes. Great, Levi groaned. The mission starts in 3 weeks. Make sure to be prepared, Erwin advised. Armin yawned as he quietly walked around the castle. Somehow Armin woke up in the middle of the night, even though he was tired before he went to bed. So he decided to look around the castle. In all honesty, he was quite surprised when most of the Survey Corps could fit into the castle. Maybe he's just not used to living in large houses since he's been living in small ones his whole life. He walked near a door and looked in slight confusion as he noticed a light emitting from the room. He peeked inside and widened his eyes to see books stacked onto desks and someone flipping through the pages of a book. Armin slowly opened the door to reveal Optimus quietly reading a book. He also noticed another stack of books on the other side of him. Optimus-san, Armin said. Optimus stopping reading and looked up to see Armin. I see you are doing well, Armin. What are you doing here? Armin asked. I do not know much about this world, so I was given permission to read your books. However, I was not given enough time during the day. That is why I am here right now, Optimus explained. Shouldn't you be asleep? I couldn't, Armin sighed in embarrassment. I haven't seen Ren around. Is he alright? He is alright, Optimus answered. Since Ren is under Levi's guardianship, he must keep a close eye on him. Optimus noticed Armin sighing with relief. Do you have any relationship to Ren? Optimus asked. Yeah, we were friends since we were kids, Armin answered. I see, Optimus said. Optimus-san, were you at the ceremony by any chance? Armin asked as he grabbed a chair and sat down. Yes, I had to keep myself hidden so there wouldn't be any form of chaos, Optimus explained. But why were you there in the first place? Armin asked. It was for military purposes, Optimus simply answered. Optimus knew that Erwin didn't want anyone to know about the plan, so he knew he had to keep any questions about it short and simple. Armin didn't say anything as he took one of the books from the stacks and began flipping through the pages. Armin looked in confusion as he realized the information in the book was about the Titans. He even saw a picture of a Titan regenerating its head. These are about the Titans, Armin observed. I am simply looking for any more information about the Titans, Optimus explained. I was only briefed about its history by Commander Erwin, and you were the one who told me how to kill them. I have said I do not know much about this world, so I felt research it would be beneficial for me. Learning about the Titans' origins and their weaknesses would prove to be beneficial when attacking with my blades. I do not wish to waste any more energon. Does the energon have a blue color? Armin asked. Yes, Optimus answered. Does it have anything to do with the blue smoke from earlier? Armin asked. There was silence in the room as Armin noticed a rather choleric expression on his face. Optimus took a deep breath before putting a hand on his head. I do not wish to discuss the topic, Optimus answered. Sorry, Armin apologized.